Dinovich here again, my fellow wingers, and welcome back to the Inswinger. We've explored the greatest players coached by Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp. Now let's take a look at the self-proclaimed special one and one of the most successful managers in the history of the sport. Here's the Inswinger's pick for Jose Mourinho's greatest 11. Jose Mourinho's career has seen him coach some of the finest footballers of the modern era, and the Portuguese tactician's career has delivered 8 league titles and 2 Champions League crowns. His first major success coming at Porto in 2002, winning the Primeira Liga twice and the Taça de Portugal, the UEFA Cup and the Champions League. That success earned him a move to England with Chelsea in 2004, where he won 2 Premier League titles, a FA Cup and 2 League Cups in his 3 seasons at the club. In 2008, Mourinho joined Italian club Inter Milan, where he won the Serie A twice, including a European treble of Serie A, the Coppa Italia and the Champions League in 2010. Mourinho then moved to Real Madrid, where he won La Liga in 2011-2012 with a record points tally, becoming the 5th coach to have won league titles in 4 countries. He also won a Copa del Rey and a Supercopa de España. Mourinho left Real Madrid in 2013 and rejoined Chelsea, where he won another league title and the League Cup. In 2016, Mourinho was appointed at Manchester United and won the Europa League, the League Cup and the FA Community Shield in his first season before leaving in 2018. Jose has since spent 2 seasons at Spurs and will take over as the manager of Italian club AS Roma for the upcoming season. So now to the main subject of this video, his best 11. Here's our picks. Goalkeeper, Petr Cech. Having coached the likes of Iker Casillas, David De Gea and Julio Cesar, Petr Cech is the Inswinger's pick as the best goalkeeper under Jose Mourinho. Petr Cech became a Chelsea player during Mourinho's first summer in England, with a deal for the young goalkeeper having been agreed prior to the arrival of the charismatic Portuguese. The Czech Republic international quickly established himself as a first choice and enjoyed a hugely impressive debut season as Chelsea secured a first league title in half a century, winning a maiden Premier League crown with a record low of just 15 goals conceded. Back-to-back titles were secured the following season as Cech continued to develop a reputation as one of Europe's best shot stoppers, and he would spend over a decade with the club, winning a 3rd title under Mourinho's guidance during his 2nd spell with the Blues in 2014-15. The Czech stopper made 195 appearances under Mourinho while keeping 101 clean sheets. Cech won 4 league titles and the Champions League amongst his 13 major honours at Chelsea, whilst no goalkeeper has ever clipped more clean sheets in the history of the Premier League. Right back, Javier Zanetti. Javier Zanetti may have played in midfield for much of Mourinho's time with Inter Milan, but he earns inclusion in his more traditional right back role here. We considered Paulo Ferreira, Branislav Ivanovic and Maicon, but it is Zanetti who gets the nod. The Argentine, who was the leader of the Nerazzurri as they completed the first treble in the history of Italian football, was one of their greatest servants in Inter's long and proud history. Zanetti spent almost 2 decades with the club and won a host of silverware, including 5 league titles, 4 Coppa Italia trophies, the UEFA Cup and the Champions League. 2 of those league titles, along with a first Champions League triumph for Inter since 1965, came under Mourinho's management, with the Argentine making 106 appearances for the tactician. Zanetti has been described as being a manager's dream for his selfless style, dedication and impeccable consistency down the right flank, and along with Mourinho, helped create one of the most dominant teams in Italian football history. Centre back, John Terry. We could have gone for Real Madrid leader Sergio Ramos. However, our choice is the leader and figurehead behind Chelsea's arrival as one of the world's top clubs, John Terry. Mourinho inherited the talents of academic graduate Terry before building his formidable defensive outfit around the former England captain. John Terry became just the 2nd defender of the Premier League era to be named as the PFA Player of the Year during the club's title-winning campaign in Mourinho's debut season, captaining the side to back-to-back championships. Arguably the greatest centre-back in Premier League history and amongst the best players to have worn a Chelsea shirt, Terry won 5 league titles, 5 FA Cups and the Champions League amongst his honours during a career with the West London side that delivered 717 appearances in all competitions. 266 of those appearances came under the Portuguese, as Terry was the rock on which Mourinho's defense and team overall was built. Centre back, Ricardo Carvalho. We were tempted to add the likes of Lucio, Rafael Varane and Pepe to the lineup, but the ever-present and consistent under Jose, Ricardo Carvalho gets the selection. Ricardo Carvalho saw his reputation rise alongside that of Mourinho, who made the centre-back a part of his Champions League winning side at Porto before the pair moved to Stamford Bridge in the wake of that European title in 2004. After winning 2 Premier League titles, an FA Cup and a pair of League Cups together in England, Mourinho then brought Carvalho to Real Madrid in 2010, allowing the former Portuguese international to add a La Liga title and Copa del Rey winners' medal to his well-stocked trophy cabinet. Carvalho made 292 appearances for Mourinho at the 3 clubs that the pair spent their time together. Left back, Ashley Cole. Mourinho was able to call on the services of William Gallas, Maxwell and Marcelo during his managerial career, but the Inswinger's choice at left back goes to Ashley Cole. Cole made a controversial transfer to Chelsea from capital rivals Arsenal and enjoyed huge success after the switch to Stamford Bridge, winning each of English football's domestic honours in addition to European success in the form of both the Champions League and Europa League. Regarded by many as the greatest left-back of his generation, the 107-capped England international was twice named as Chelsea's Player of the Season and provided a balance in a back four that would create the defensive assurance that Mourinho craved. Cole made 73 appearances under the Special One, where his defensive game improved to higher levels, making him one of the best players in his position during his peak. Defensive midfield, Claude Makalele. One could argue for Xabi Alonso's inclusion in the base of this midfield, but it is the man who redefined the position and made it his own, Claude Makalele, who earns the spot. There were many an outcry and eyebrows raised upon Real Madrid's decision to sign David Beckham and allow Claude Makalele to depart for Chelsea. With that said, the Spanish side's loss quickly proved to be Chelsea's gain, as the understated midfielder played a key role in the club's early triumphs of the Mourinho era, providing a defensive platform to allow the likes of Frank Lampard, Michael Essien and Michael Ballack to thrive. The Frenchman made 138 appearances for Jose during his time at Chelsea, where he won 2 Premier League titles, an FA Cup and 2 League Cups. He was so good he had the defensive midfield position redefined and colloquially referred to as the Makelele role. And with that influence on the game under Mourinho, the former French international earns his inclusion as our midfield anchor. Midfield, Frank Lampard. The greatest pure goal-scoring midfielder in Premier League history, Frank Lampard was a driving force in Mourinho's best Chelsea side and was named as the FAA Footballer of the Year during the club's first title triumph. Lampard won 3 league titles and a Champions League during a career in West London that saw him become Chelsea's record goal scorer, scoring 211 goals in all competitions and finishing as the Premier League's leading assist provider on 3 occasions. Rarely has a player arrived in the box so relentlessly and with such perfect timing as Lampard, one of just 3 players in the entire history of the EPL to have reached a century of both goals and assists. Lampard made 215 appearances under Mourinho, for whom he recorded his most goals and assists with 71 and 60 respectively. Under Mourinho, Lampard was an all-round and versatile player who played as a central midfielder, as an attacking midfielder, defensive midfielder and even as a supporting striker on occasions, and his exploits puts him firmly on this list. Midfield, Mesut Ozil. Mourinho's time at Inter saw him manage the likes of the excellent Wesley Sneijder, but with serious consideration, the player completing the midfield 3 is Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil was in the peak of his career during his Real Madrid days under Mourinho, contributing a ridiculous 54 assists between 2010 and 2013. A quick, agile, creative and technical player with good dribbling skills, Ozil was a versatile midfielder who excels when deployed in an advanced playmaking role as a winger on either flank or as an attacking midfielder through the centre of the pitch. Ozil and Mourinho had arguments, but they clearly enjoyed a solid working relationship. As the tactician once described the player, Ozil is unique. There is no copy of him, not even a bad copy. The German made 157 appearances under Mourinho, where he contributed a total of 80 assists, and as being considered the most creative player coached by Jose, Mesut Ozil makes this 11. Left wing, Eden Hazard. The first player in our attacking front 3 is Eden Hazard. Hazard's electric attacking displays spearheaded Chelsea to the title in Mourinho's second season back at Stamford Bridge. winning the Player of the Season award in the 2014-15 season under his guidance. At Chelsea, the Belgian matured into a world-class player and was primarily utilised as a left midfielder, a position which enabled him to cut into the centre and strike on goal with his stronger right foot. Although Hazard's favoured role was on the left, he is a versatile attacker and has also been deployed as a second striker, as a lone striker, and even as a false nine on occasions throughout his career. Beyond his speed, creativity, technical skill and offensive qualities, he is also an accurate penalty and free kick taker. Hazard won the Premier League and League Cup under Mourinho as he made 125 appearances where he scored 36 goals and contributed 30 assists. Right wing, Cristiano Ronaldo. This was a pretty easy pick, seeing that Cristiano Ronaldo already sits at the very top of football's greatest ever talents. The record goal scorer in the history of Real Madrid, Portugal and the Champions League, Ronaldo has set countless records during a career that has included 6 league titles, 5 Champions League trophies, 5 Ballon d'Ors and 4 European Golden Shoes. It was Ronaldo's 60-goal season that inspired Mourinho's Madrid side to a Spanish title success in 2012. This was a free-scoring Real side who were crowned champions, following a season from their star forward that delivered 46 league goals in just 38 appearances. The Portuguese star was at his most prolific under Mourinho as a manager, where in 164 appearances, he scored a staggering 168 goals and contributed 49 assists. Simply amazing. As stated before, these numbers makes this pick clear-cut. Forward, Didier Drogba. Arguably the most difficult position in our 11 to pick, some of the game's greatest goal scorers of modern times played under Mourinho, including Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Karim Benzema, Samuel Eto'o and Harry Kane. These are just some of the players unfortunate to miss out on selection as our point man, but no Mourinho side would be complete without the talismanic presence of Didier Drogba. Drogba became the on-the-field embodiment of Mourinho's us against the world mentality, with the Ivorian thriving as the spearhead of the most successful side in Chelsea's history and regularly delivering on the biggest of occasions. A hulking physical presence, Drogba often battled backline single-handedly to lead the Blues forward, winning 2 Premier League Golden Boots during a career in English football that delivered 4 Premier League titles and the Champions League. Drogba made 186 appearances for Jose, scoring 73 goals and contributing 40 assists, and with that, the Ivorian completes our 11. And there you have it, the Inswingers pick for Jose Mourinho's greatest 11. I hope you enjoyed that one, and don't forget to like the videos and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And also remember to follow us on following social media platforms and to subscribe to the Inswinger for more football content. See you soon.